Today's September 7th, 2010. We're going to take a little hike up the road that led to the old Bates Austin dump. I'm here at the intersection of Highway 7 and the Middle Fork Road going down the Middle Fork of the John Day River. And we're just going to take a little tour up this two-track, if you will. Just to orient yourself, this is where we're located. There's the old Airport Reservoir Hill, and this is where old Newtville was. This is Clear Creek down here in the grass area, but we're going to go up this trail, this road, and just see what we can see. We used to sleigh ride down this hill. This was an old tobogganing sleigh riding hill back in the Bates days. Pretty exciting. We didn't have much else to toboggan on, so we took advantage of this one. We make a big sweeping curve here, and it was always a challenge to keep your toboggan on the trail. The toboggan we had were old car hoods. We didn't have anything other than old car hoods to try to make it down this old trail. That made it well, the road pretty much peters out. Pretty much has become a four-wheel drive road or ATV. Climbing underneath this fence. Oh, I'm getting a little too old for this stuff. Yeah, there. So we have negotiated that obstacle, and we'll continue on our way here. We're now coming up here on the open flats. This was some old dumping area years and years ago. Probably some old bottles and souvenirs and stuff in there. If you dig deep enough. It's not broken. Somebody's shooting with 22s. This probably is the old milk can of Carnation Milk or whatever brand. You see a lot of cans up here like this. There'd be an old tuna fish, halibut salmon can. Here would be a beer or pop can. Can't read. Oh, Pilsner's on there, so that'd be a beer can. Yeah, I can see beer. Have to really do some delicate corrosion rust removing to see what brand it was made, but I'm sure there's old beer cans up here that are collectible if somebody was interested. Oh, there's all kinds of coffee cans, obviously, and no doubt soup cans. Anyway, we'll just keep on moving here. A lot of people don't care about cans. Go too fast. Here's an old can of RPM motor oil. Are you old enough to remember RPM motor oil? Be interesting to do a search on the internet to see who made that. Here's another one. A lot of RPM motor oil cans down here. Here's one that's held up pretty good. Yeah. RPM motor oil. This old dump area keeps going here for almost 100 yards on both sides of the two-track here. Oh, there's got to be some wonderful finds in there for people who's interested in digging through that stuff. But we got to keep moving. 3/8 to half a mile from where we started going up the hill. This opens up to a little bit of an opening here, a little clearing. And We just saw half a dozen deer bounding through the woods. Couldn't tell if there were any horns or not. Here's an old, I don't know, relic of some sort. Been shot a few times. Saw a chipmunk run underneath there. Looks like maybe an old oven. Let's see if we can roust him out of here. Here he goes. Hey, ho. Oh yeah, there's some cheap thrill now. There's some cheap excitement for the morning. Yeah, then we're coming out here to where the power lines cross. They go that way, and they go this way. But we're gonna go this way onto the dump. And the road starts climbing up a little hill here, so we'll see what we can find here. Might see a big old bull elk laying down if we're lucky. Won't be laying down long. There went some elk. Didn't have the camera on, looked like a cow and two calves. Let's see if we can. There goes another one, couldn't see what that was. Let's get up here and see if we can capture one or two crossing this road. Well, appears as though I'm not going to get to see any more elk. I can smell. They ran across right through here, because I can smell them. Once you smell elk, fresh elk, you know when you've moved past their trail. There's a distinct musty odor they give off. Doesn't last long in the wind, but it's dead still here right now. We're coming up to the backside of the old dump. Yep, we need some elk to run across this open meadow. That's where the old Hobbs Ranch property used to sit, back up over the top of that far opening way over there. And over the rise was the old Hobbs Ranch, the infamous Hobbs Ranch. And of course that's Dixie Butte in the background. Yeah, looks like some dump area over there. Well, our road here connects with a couple others, and it looks like they're hauling debris up here. This road to the left will go right down on Highway 26. You can connect onto Highway 26 down there, just a hop, skip, and a jump. But we're not interested in that. We're going over here to the dump area and see what we can see. Got some big old boulders over here. That might have been the lip of the dump where people dumped over the top. We'll see. See what we got. Well, let's do a look-see down here. Yeah, it looks like this. Yeah, I think that was all dump area, but they've covered it over with rocks down here. And I think what we're going to do is take a little detour through the woods and go on up over there to Hobbs Ranch meadow and kind of see what we can see. To the top of the dump, I remember we had a road going this way down all the way to Gordon Rock's old place and of course the upper mill pond. And you can see there is a 2-track down here, so we'll go down that a little ways before we cross over the ridge over to Hobbs Ranch. There's always things in an old dump area that are intriguing. That old tire obviously was put there a while back. I don't know how long it's taken that tree to grow up, but let's see what kind of a tire that is. That is a Euro Winter. Never heard of a Euro Winter, and I don't know that. Let's see, it was OHTSU tire. Yeah, all right, that's interesting. Sort of, kind of. Gotta find a spot here to cross. Looks like a few people have been walking on this, so they probably have been fishing it. I'll see if I can get over here without falling one. We made it. All right, there's some wild game. Hey, little buddy, how are you this morning? I didn't bring you any food, unfortunately. You just want to make friends, huh? You just want to make friends? You're a friendly little guy. Well, I hope I don't have any old Hereford bulls down here that gets excited about my red tank top. I'm certainly visible, no doubt about that. We are entering into Hereford cow territory. Bunch of Angus up there on the hill. I don't want any old big old bull Angus chasing me up no tree. That would be a little too much excitement for this Michigander. Well, I'm not going to push my luck with getting too close to that herd, so we're going to continue kind of down toward these power lines and kind of skirt those cows so we don't disturb them. And just in case I need a tree to climb, we're kind of lacking for trees right out here in the meadow. So I like them little trees that I can climb up in case I have to, as a last resort. Well, they're getting a little excited that I'm in the area. They're talking to each other about it, having a powwow. How do we deal with this guy from Michigan out here invading our privacy? Well, there's an old building. Wow, it's been way too many years to remember exactly where the old Hobbs Ranch was located. I gotta believe it was out in that area,